Hello and welcome. Let's be honest, no one's idea of a good time is sitting around talking about KYC and AML compliance. It's dry, it's complicated, and frankly, it just makes you want to open an offshore bank account in a country with no extradition treaty, and this is terrifying, but this stuff really matters. Today, we're diving headfirst into the labyrinthine world of KYC and AML compliance for 2025. We'll be your cynical, slightly sweaty Virgil as we journey through this bureaucratic underworld. Buckle up because we're about to explore the latest global trends and regulatory updates that are shaping the financial landscape. We're talking tectonic shifts in the industry, people. Tectonic. And if you don't know what tectonic means, look it up. We'll wait. First up, we're heading east to the gleaming, futuristic city-state of Singapore. Now, Singapore is known for being incredibly efficient, meticulously clean, and having a zero-tolerance policy for chewing gum. And it turns out they're taking that same no-nonsense approach to cryptocurrency. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, or MAS as the cool kids call it, is basically the financial watchdog of Singapore. And let me tell you, they have not been shy about throwing their regulatory weight around. They're talking about enhanced due diligence for high-risk customers, stricter controls to combat money laundering and terrorism financing in the digital asset space. It's enough to make a crypto bro break into a sweat. The message is clear. If you want to play in the Singapore crypto sandbox, you better be ready to follow the rules. And knowing Singapore, those rules are probably written on a stone tablet in a spotless government building guarded by robots. Across the pond, the European Union, never one to be outdone in the regulatory arena, has been busy finalizing its own AML legislative package. And this thing is a beast, let me tell you. Forget about Brexit. This is the real EU shake-up. The centerpiece of this grand plan, the establishment of a centralized EU anti-money laundering authority, or AMLA for short. Headquartered in Frankfurt, because of course it is, AMLA is tasked with the Herculean task of bringing consistency to AML regulations across all 27 member states. That's right, they're taking on the seemingly impossible, getting 27 countries with wildly different languages, cultures and opinions on mayonnaise to agree on something. The goal? To directly supervise high-risk financial institutions and ensure uniform AML standards. Ambitious, sure, but hey, at least it's not boring. Chapter 3. Now, let's take a quick detour to India, shall we? India, as we know, is a land of vibrant colors, Bollywood musicals, and a rapidly growing economy. But navigating the regulatory landscape there can be, shall we say, challenging. However, fear not, dear viewers, because the Securities and Exchange Board of India, or SEBI, is here to make things a little easier. Specifically, they're focusing on simplifying KYC norms for foreign portfolio investors, or FPIs. Think of it as a bureaucratic balm, soothing the furrowed brows of investors worldwide. By streamlining the onboarding process and reducing compliance friction, SEBI aims to attract more global investors to the Indian market. It's all about finding that sweet spot between robust oversight and making it easy to do business. Chapter 4. Meanwhile, back in the land of warm beer and questionable dental work, the United Kingdom is also making moves in the KYC and AML arena. The Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA, has been busy issuing updated guidance on KYC practices, particularly when it comes to digital identity verification, and in a move that will either revolutionize the industry or cause utter chaos, it's too early to tell, they're actually encouraging financial institutions to embrace technology-driven solutions. Yes, you heard that right. The UK government is suggesting that maybe, just maybe, computers can do some things better than humans. The hope is that by using technology, financial institutions can enhance verification accuracy, speed up the onboarding process, and generally be more resilient to fraud. It's a bold move, and we'll be watching with bated breath and a healthy dose of skepticism. Chapter 5. And finally, we end our whirlwind global tour in the good old US of A. Here, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, has been cracking down harder than a college student on the last box of instant ramen before finals week. Their main target, the Corporate Transparency Act. Remember those shell companies we talked about earlier? The ones that make it super easy to hide money and avoid taxes. Yeah, FinCEN is not a fan. They're all about shining a light on those shadowy corporate structures and making sure everyone is playing by the rules. They're increasing enforcement, emphasizing beneficial ownership reporting, and generally making life very difficult for anyone trying to pull a fast one. Ultra, so there you have it. A whirlwind tour of the ever-evolving world of KYC and AML compliance. It's a complex and constantly shifting landscape, and frankly, it's enough to make you want to bury all your money in the backyard and just hope for the best. But before you start digging, remember this: compliance doesn't have to be a dirty word. By adopting a risk-based approach, embracing the power of RegTech, and staying informed about global regulatory developments, financial institutions can navigate this complex world while combating financial crime. Stay tuned for more updates and insights on KYC and AML compliance, because, let's face it, this is one rollercoaster that's not stopping anytime soon.